Billy D here, and this is your, well, we're over here now, weekly buzz. Not so weekly, though. I think it's more monthly buzz now. But two special guests, Dr. Nona, welcome to the Clubhouse. This is her first gig here, and she's worried about being in this room right now, but we'll get over that. And then my friend, Paisano, my bro, is going to get me one of those ties. I got it on film now.
He's got to earn it. He's got to earn it.
I'm earning it, dude. Don't you worry. But I'm psyched to have you both, and you're leading off tonight. Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Nona was kind of worried about where we were going with the conversation. Oh, I'm supposed to hold this up here. We've got the microphone. This is a new thing for me. I'm not really used to it. I feel like Howard Cosell right now for anybody that knows Howard Cosell.
You're much more handsome than him.
Well, my voice isn't as cool.
Yeah, well.
All right, she was wondering, what we're gonna. I just said we're gonna let innate flow, and wherever it goes, it goes. But let me ask you a question. Where did you go to school?
Life West.
Oh, cool. So you had a good start from the very beginning.
I did, yes.
So you've always been philosophically based.
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't get any of that metapractic kind of crap.
I did not.
And then you've gone kind of more into a biophysics kind of model.
Yes,
Okay.
CBP.
Right. Do you, with your CBP, do you mix any of your own kind of flavor into it, or are
Totally.
you? Okay, good.
Yeah,
I just wanna
totally.
Make sure I'm not the only person that bastards.
No, I have to be creative. I can do my own thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's you call the doc. People go, what technique? I go, Dr. Bill technique.
Yeah.
Baby, right. You know.
Yes.
It's like I try to you get people to understand. It's like you don't go study Monet and Picasso and then come try to duplicate them. You come back and you learn from them, but then you articulate and use your own creativity to express yourself. You know?
You have to do you.
Right. And you do it really well. She thought
Thank
you thought I was what's that word when you go on people's pages?
Oh.
Trolling your page or what?
I said you were stalking
Stalking.
me.
Because I was looking for a good picture to post. She goes, "You were stalking my page last night." I go, "How did you know? How do you know that people do that?"
When they like your pictures from 3 years ago, that was like
that's a bad thing. So I shouldn't do that anymore.
Oh no, do that. I liked it.
You did? You
Yeah,
did?
yeah.
You didn't like start
No,
freaking?
I
You call the police or
Nah.
anything? Okay.
No.
You say it. These guys stop. All right. Now you and I hung out the other night. We had a
Yes,
good
we did.
time.
That
You
was
know,
a good time.
there's one thing I love about you is that I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, and that's
It's a
okay to
mutual
say that.
admiration.
You know, because you and I can go deep down the rabbit hole. We can smoke a cigar together. I know that's horrible. You know, I do.
It's our only vice, though.
Yeah. Well,
Is it?
Okay, no, on film,
I
it's
still-
our only vice.
I still eat some popcorn once in a while.
Yeesh. All right.
Can't
Wait,
do
is
it
it
though.
GMO
Well, now
though?
we're confessing.
No, it's
Not
organic
GMO.
popcorn
There
cooked in
you go.
coconut oil, put when I use clarified butter and sea salt. So it's
Okay.
pretty much clean, but I have a food allergy to it. You know, because I used to, as a kid, that's all we ate. When my parents we couldn't afford food, so we just ate popcorn all the time.
Corn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
corn is all we ate.
Oh, jeez, wow.
Yeah, it was tough. It was
That's
tough
gonna
being
be
a kid.
a hard story to
you know,
top right
yeah.
there.
Okay, I don't. Did I ask you? You're making me cry because I'm laughing. Did you tell me the other night where you went to school? You went to New York.
I am New York.
Can you tell the guy he's a full-on? What happened to the
I'm
accent?
a
Doc?
Pachagaloop over here.
What happened to the accent?
You know, I've worked hard to lose that, but
Why?
when
It's
I get
pretty
back in my
sexy.
element,
When you get back
it
on
comes right back
Town?
very quick. Oh yeah, oh,
The
yeah.
Big Apple.
The Big Apple. That's right.
Don't mind the maggots. Who said that?
Maggots? Maggots? Where do they come
Mick
from?
Jagger said that. It was in his song.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, there's not maggots there. I mean, there's a lot of good people.
No,
in New
no,
York.
no, no. It's
New
in
York
the apple.
people are real. Oh, in the maggots in the apple. Aren't
Right.
those are worms, not maggots?
Whatever, dude. I just was going back to the Stones. I think,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Whoa.
I gotta
Nick's
get,
at
I
least
gotta get
laughing
in the
at that one.
stone mood, you know.
Stoned move?
No, the stone mood,
You-
not
yeah.
stoner mood. Don't. Got to be very careful how I mince my words there.
Well, you did kind of say something, and I thought
did.
maybe you were talking about,
Well,
the,
that was
you know,
another time.
it's the evil weed. Because a lot
It's
of
le-
people,
it's
a
legal
lot of
now.
a lot of people have died from that. You know that, right? It's
Oh
really-
yeah, that's all the
it's-
propaganda.
yeah.
Now we're talking about the rabbit hole stuff again.
Yeah, are we talking about the
Yeah,
rabbit
going
holes?
back to those commercials.
No, we did that. We played that game the other night where we both had whipped cream on our faces.
That's right.
What was the name of that game?
Cranial
Was that
face.
called Pie Face or
Pie Face? Yeah, we were.
was it Pie Face? Look, I remembered something. That's really amazing.
That was a fun game. Although we got to crank that spring down a little bit so it has a little more force when it's.
Yeah,
smacks
it's
you in
got
the
to.
face.
It doesn't have enough. It's not dramatic enough.
Well, we made up for it though.
Okay.
We improvised.
So I want to know if you want to do a Kairos and Cars with me because he's not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. What kind of car do you have? It tells me a lot about a person.
I have a mom car.
Okay.
I have
Does that
a
mean,
I have
is it a wagon?
Lexus SUV.
Which one?
I don't know.
Come on, you got to know that stuff.
I don't know.
it
GX one
RX?
thing
Okay,
or,
you got a
maybe
GX,
it's
that's what it is.
RX. I don't know.
Is it the big boxy one or is it more round?
kind of boxy.
Okay. All right. Then it's the
I can
LX.
tell you what I used to drive, which was a convertible Lexus
Wow. Now she's really kind of
IS
showing off a little bit.
350 or something.
Yeah, those are nice. All right, so tell me a little bit about your practice. So you do a lot of CBP.
Mm-hmm.
Do you teach anything else other than chiropractic, or do you ever talk about eating healthy? I don't want to say nutrition, but eating healthy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Tell me a little bit about your
I'm total mixer.
practice. Praise the Lord.
So I do. We do talk about nutrition. We have detox workshops. We have weight loss workshops. But we also have every single week our obviously spine
Of course.
orientation. That's
Yeah.
we don't call it that, but yeah,
What do you call it?
health and vitality workshop.
That's
Mhm.
good, because nobody wants to go to like a orientation.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go to something.
That's no fun.
It just has like a sterile sound.
It sounds like you're in like grade school or something.
Yeah, like you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Like detention.
Go to this class.
Go to this detention orientation.
Isn't he a good-looking man, or is it just me?
Next to you, Bill.
So you're a mixer. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off
Yeah,
topic.
I'm a
Anyway.
mixer.
Okay, and I'm a mixer too. I mean, do you ever get flack for it, or is it just me that gets the flack?
I think you get it probably for all of us.
Do you think so?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
so I'm kinda
you're like the representation
I'm like
of all the mixers.
I'm like the rag doll.
Yeah.
You just gotta get it. Just
Pretty
be the
much.
Living daylight side. I enjoy it though.
I know.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's
So I mean, do you feel that? I mean, I'm pretty chiropractically focused in my practice. I mean, you can't. The other day we had the best week ever in 11 years. I want to say that to all you people out there viewing. So whatever I'm doing is working, and everybody's healing up like a collie dog. Who used to say that?
Sid Williams, man. I love that.
God, I love
I
you.
was there when he said that. He was
I
talking
grow a
about
hair on a collie dog
right.
or a cue ball. He could say you can grow hair on a cue ball.
He told the story about where the guy came up to his fence. This is back in the day when he was kind of poor, and he thought the guy was a bill collector. And he came up and he's like, "Sir, are you Sid Williams?" And he had a 2x4 in his hands. He goes, "Depends on who you are." And he goes, "Well, I got alopecia." And he told that story. And he goes, "I have no hair on my head, no hair on my arms." And he, went further to describe where he had no hair. And he goes, "Sir, do you think you can help me?" And he leaned forward. He goes, "Sir, I'll make you look like a collie dog." And I was sitting front row center when he told that story.
Oh
I
my
love that
God!
story.
I'm
That
glad.
is Sid-
I
that
was hoping that
epitomizes
you
Sid.
would know what I was talking about when I said it, because
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah,
know the
yeah.
last
No,
thing I
no.
said. What was the last thing I said? You didn't have any idea.
Oh, the cars.
the
Chiron
apple
cars.
and the
No.
Oh, the apple and the maggots.
Yeah. Don't mind the maggots.
Oh,
All right,
see,
Mick
you're
Jagger.
a New Yorker, you don't want to hear
See,
maggots
this is
in your
we
apple.
weren't getting too. This is more letting innate flow. So that was good.
Yeah, I
that
like
came
it.
out. It's good that you mix it up and teach people.
Mm-hmm.
The reality is, you look amazing. You're a vibrant expression of health, and your people in your practice want to know what you do. It's not like it. Again, it doesn't interfere with my chiropractic. Like you said, I just do workshops just to teach people because I like to teach people. I like to talk.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
Okay, what's your favorite workshop though? Because I have my favorite.
It is the health and vitality workshop.
Yeah, I guess that's my
Yeah,
favorite too.
there's
But if
nothing
not,
like.
other than that one,
Nah, that one like by a very.
I know, but
Oh,
that
okay,
was
like a
under the la-
vaccine one,
Okay,
I
so you
would
do a
pick as a
vaccine.
second.
how do you do that now though? Because I've really been torn about doing a vaccine workshop. Because what do you tell them they can do? I know what I can tell them. I could tell them to do, but I wouldn't say it in front of Big Brother there, because Big Brother is watching. Yeah, I know what I would do if I had kids. I would, but I'm not telling you. So there. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm not telling you what I'm doing with my son either.
I wouldn't either. Just keep it a secret.
It's a secret.
Okay, so you don't want to talk about that one then? But I mean,
No,
what do you? I mean, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
I would love to do a vaccine workshop because I could put 80 people in that room tomorrow if I said I was doing a vaccine workshop. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's
And you know, it's bad to educate people because it's bad to get people to come into the office.
Totally,
Yeah,
it's the worst thing.
and having new patients.
horrible.
It sucks.
Yeah, too much work.
It's a lot of these armchair chiropractors are the ones that usually give me the hardest time.
Mm-hmm.
That
What's
don't
an
practice
armchair
anymore. They kind of just sit in an
I see.
armchair all day and they just
Yeah.
gloat about the fact that they don't have anything to do other than be like
Diss on Billy.
diss on Billy. Is that like a word?
Diss, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
diss on Billy. That could be like a new word.
This own.
We just
It's
created it
definitely
right
a
here.
hashtag though.
That's
I'm
what
it
sure
could, yeah.
somewhere
Maybe the new
somebody
Urban Dictionary.
is
The new Urban
hashtag.
Nick knows what a hashtag is. I don't know. Is that something you do on it? Do you do that on Instagram? Is that where you do that?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
good.
Twitter, right?
I think
No,
that's an
it's not Twitter. I at
Instagram
least know
thing,
that.
right?
On both.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back into that. So what do you tell people, or can you say that in front of Big Brother?
I can't. But also, it is frustrating because there's nothing you can do.
Right. What if you just had kids and you just didn't tell anybody?
Yeah.
Because they got drones over your house.
They know everything. They do.
They
have
do,
drones.
actually.
got
They fly
satellites.
drones. Okay, that's not a good idea. What if you had kids and you just dressed them up as cats or something?
That would be a
Yeah,
good
'cause
idea. You should
they
try
don't-
that.
Oh no, because cats need shots too, right?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They're exempt.
Get
They got,
away with
they got
that.
exemptions.
They got an exemption.
God said that cats do not need to be vaccinated.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't
Only
know that?
humans.
Only no, dogs too.
Oh, dogs too.
Yeah,
Those are close to you.
yeah, they are. You know, because they can. That was horrible. My favorite workshop is the women's health workshop.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Because women are smarter than men, which you have to agree with.
I agree.
And way more durable.
Yeah,
I'll
and
tell you, doing
just
the technique I do,
everything.
way tougher.
What the nose?
Women
tech-
are way tougher than men.
as far as
and
what?
way more durable. Well, especially when it comes to technique I do. I mean,
What do
it's
you do?
Nothing.
I know you talk about the CFR. Oh, he wants me to pass the microphone.
Oh. Well, you know, the balloon thing, the balloon in the nose, the cranial facial release.
That's not super physical, is it?
I'll tell you, men have a hard time with that. And especially the men you'd think were the toughest.
I haven't done it, but you know what? I had two guys right there just outside, just before we walked in, that complained about it, and they said it hurts.
It hurts.
But I
It's-
didn't see any
no,
women
it's-
complaining.
Epitomizing
Well,
my
dudes
point
are
right there.
they're not only stupid, but they're pansies. And I would use a different word, but Big Brother's there right now. See him?
Big brother
I see him. He's
watching.
right behind that little wall over there. And they sprayed us pretty hard today. I don't know if you noticed. You see, of course, I love people.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, Mark was taking pictures.
Oh, that's
all the way
right. Yeah,
down.
yeah. Your friend from
My buddy
Australia.
from New York. I'm like, we're driving. He's like taking all these pictures. I'm like, what are you taking pictures of? And then he's texting him or Facebooking him back to his wife in Australia.
Do they do it in Australia?
Yeah, they do
But
it everywhere.
It's different. I guess it looks
No,
different.
it's not any different.
It's a
I
different
think
Same.
method.
Huh.
when I was there, they were blasting those people. Let me ask this question to both of you, and you can both answer, or both don't have to answer. Why is it people, especially chiropractors, can see the vaccine thing, and they get maybe some people get the GMO, but why can't they see the chemtrail thing? Why is that so hard for them to jump?
Is
to?
it hard for them to get?
Oh my God! Sometimes I'm almost get to a point where I get frustrated, and I didn't mean to get on chemtrails right now, but since we had such a beautiful show today, it was awesome.
Yeah, we saw them all the way down. We were just checking that out, but it's like a conspiracy theory, you know. It's
Well,
one
we
of
know
those,
all conspiracy
Yes.
theories are right.
You and I know that.
Yeah,
but most
but
people.
those
are-
people know, and Big Brother knows. That's why they don't like people talking about it. So they send trolls to your page to discredit you. We understand how the game's played. Just like they were kind of recently, Joe Rogan and Science Bitch. Can I say that on my show? I can say
Your
that.
show.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually,
what do you think? Though?
bitch is not a bad.
It's
word.
not a word. The bitch is back. That was Elton
Yeah,
John did that
Elton
song.
John
Remember
made it
that?
Famous.
Yeah, he did.
So yeah.
He was talking about a female dog, though. I think.
No, I think he was talking about his ex-girlfriend.
Was he? Okay. But he wasn't. But he's gay, isn't he? And there's nothing wrong with being gay. I was just said that, isn't he?
Yeah, anyway, it's inbounds.
Okay.
The word bitch is inbounds.
So, but why is that hard for people to? And then the conspiracy. I mean, I'm telling everybody out there that there's going to be a lot more anti-chiropractic propaganda that's going to be spread around. What do you think about that?
That's what I'm going to be talking about tonight.
Oh,
sort
good.
of.
Good.
Yes,
And-
because I feel like we have too many chiropractors that, even with going back to just chiropractic, we have too many chiropractors that just believe in chiropractic.
And they don't.
And
do
that's
right.
it. They don't. No, I'm saying they don't have enough conviction. They're just they just sit back and they're like, oh, I believe in chiropractic, and I believe that chiropractic helps people and saves lives, but that's it.
So what do you say they need to do?
They need to take it to the next level. They gotta have conviction.
They gotta grow some cojones. Is that
Pretty
what you're saying?
much,
Okay, you can say it
yes.
on this show is pretty much wide open.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's what you're covering tonight.
that's what I'm covering tonight. It's
And
like step it up.
what the hell are you going to talk
Bitches.
about, Paisano?
I am going to
Pizza?
talk about that too. But that sounds like it's going to be a hard act to follow. But
It is.
I'm going to talk about a specialized cranial adjusting technique called cranial facial release, where you insert balloons in the nose and quickly inflate them and just cracks your whole skull from the inside out. It's just a whole different level
It's friggin'
of adjusting. So
I haven't. It sounds like fun though.
She said
But
the guys are whining and the girls will go
I'm
on.
telling you, every time I do it, like,
Okay, you're gonna do me first though.
Oh.
Terminates.
and then you want me to balloon you? Sorry. I'm sorry. It's his show. I'm just following his lead.
Yeah, but that was
Of course.
that was over. That was over the line.
Okay, I'm cut. Start over.
You know, you need.
Yes,
I
I'm
want
gonna do you
a blue
first.
tie and a red one, not just one.
Oh,
now.
jeez. Okay. Very demanding.
CFR. That's what it stands for, not the
CFR, Cranial.
Console and Foreign Relations.
That's the first time I heard that the other night.
Are you
said it.
kidding
Yeah,
me?
no. CFR to me
They're
stands for
they're
cranial
illuminated.
fissure.
They're the
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Oh my God! Wait till you start talking to Mark. You guys are you're gonna be up all night talking to Mark.
Okay. Does he cover his eye a lot when he talks to you? With one eye.
He just kind of squints.
All right, so I think we've gone a little bit overboard here with our conversation. But so you're going to bring it that the chiropractors need to get on, and I've been saying that too. I want to see I want to see social media loaded up with testimonies. I did 3 today, and I only posted 2 of them because Nick said I was posting too much, and I listened to Nick. You're going to talk about the CFR?
Yes.
Okay, and then how? Let me ask. Can I ask how much it costs to have the procedure done, or is that if you don't want to say anything? I understand.
No, it's expensive.
I know it is.
I charge the patients $975 for 4 days of treatment.
Okay, so that's fair.
It is. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
fair.
totally- I was thinking that was $900 for one day.
No. It's a whole series.
That's what I thought. One visit.
So is
Not
that all? Don't you have 3 sets of turbinates? How many do you have?
You have 3 on each side, so a total
That's what
of
I meant.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Total
So
of
what do
6.
they need? So you do 1 turbinate each visit, and then you do
We-
all 4 the last one, or what?
We usually do 2. So we do 2 in each visit. So there's 2, 2, and 2. So by the end of the 3rd visit, you've had all 6 done. And then
I get it.
on
So-
day 4, then we do the ones that we call the majors, the ones that were the hardest to inflate. That's what we do on day 4.
And let me ask you this: can you look in like my nose, and then you see where the terminates are, and you always know you're exactly getting it in the right place, or is it more just a guessing game?
Well, no, it's not a guessing
I know,
game.
I
We
mean,
try to be pretty specific with
Right,
it.
no.
A lot of it goes. I mean, I take X-rays. I take skull and nasal X-rays of people, so I can see which way their deviations are. But also, you can tell a lot by just their facial asymmetries and the deviation of the nose, and also
Wow.
by their reported symptoms. Like they'll tell you, I can't breathe out of this side. This side is more occluded than the other. So we go a lot by what the reported symptoms also.
He sounds like an nicer I still love you.
You know what's crazy is I
You
went
could
to
be good.
Europe,
Yeah.
and the question that everybody asked was, "Are you vitalistic or mechanistic?" And I was like, "Vitalistic, mechanistic. I'm chiropractic."
No kidding.
What is this divisiveness we have in our profession? Like, we don't have enough problems from outside sources
No.
already trying
We're
to shut us
We're our
down.
own worst enemies.
That we're shooting inside the tent and, taking ourselves down
Then
from
we got
the
people
inside
trying
out.
to turn chiropractic into something that it never was, and
Chiropractic will never die. And those people that are dissing on chiropractic, those people that are talking bad about
We're slave.
chiropractic, like we talked about the other night, 20 years ago, that might have stuck.
right.
Nowadays, people know better.
People
And
are
they just
smart.
look at people that are talking bad about chiropractic and going, you know what, how uninformed are you?
No kidding.
And it just makes them look bad. Because people know, I mean, chiropractic, that old book, The 100th Monkey. Remember that one? I don't know if you guys, The 100th Monkey, where they talked about critical mass. Critical mass is defined as the percentage of the population that believes something to be true before everybody assumes that to be true. Well, you would think that critical mass was like 30% or 40%. It's 13%. And right now we're at 11% of the population that is seeing chiropractors. So we're right on the brink. We are right on the doorstep of having it be just a commonly accepted thing in the population. So go ahead and let them talk bad about
As
chiropractic.
I say, if you don't want to come see us,
Yeah,
then
go die.
Die early. No, I say that.
I
all
didn't
the
mean
time.
like that.
No, you can.
I didn't mean it like that.
But you can mean that. Okay,
But-
we're gonna go light the place up. We didn't mean it in a mean way. We just meant reality, survival of the fittest. What- Thank you, Jennifer, for saying hello.
Hi,
Who were you saying hello to? Probably Dr. Nona, I'm sure, right? Do you know Dr. All right. All right. Well, we're going to go rock the house. This video that we're doing at the Clubhouse tonight will be available at caljamnetwork.org. When is that going to be ready, Nick? Next month. It'll be there. So
Tune in, don't miss it.
we got 2 videos every week going out on the network, which is a whole $7 a month, and that's going to be going up. So if you lock it in now, you
I
might.
tried to register this weekend. Maybe I was on the wrong page. I wanted to get. So I'll do it tonight. I'm gonna do it on my phone.
You should,
right
because
here,
you don't
right
want to
now.
spend more than $7. That's a lot of money.
Worth more than
All right.
$7.
All right. Love you guys. Over and out.
Bye.
Billy D, Dr. Nona, and Dr. Adam Del Torto from the CFR and not the Council on Foreign Relations. Thank you very much.